Hey guys, setting expectations is a huge thing for leadership and for network marketing, and I want to speak to you about that today. So my name is Janelle from JanelleEmma.com, and today we're going to run through what it is, that you should be expecting your team to do within this business and the expectations they should be getting from you. So there's two major factors that come into how things can hurt the network marketing industry. And number one is social media and how you're posting on there. We see spam all the time. We see how people are doing it wrong all the time. I did it wrong at the start, and it's just hurting the profession. It's hurting your business, and it's hurting the industry in a huge way and making us look bad. Now, number two is setting those expectations in the network marketing space for your actual team members, for the ones you're bringing into the business. We need to make sure that we are telling them exactly what this involves, that the business and the industry is not easy. Yes, it's a better way. Yes, we know residual income is amazing, but we need to be showing them the step-by-steps of how they can be doing this properly to build a long-term legacy for themselves. We can't just say this is easy. We can't just say, go and find two people that find two people. We can't just say, find 5 people and that's all you have to do. Have a think about that. If you're telling someone they've only got to find 2 people, what if those 2 people aren't even runners? What if those 2 people join the business and then do nothing with it? What if those 2 people, one of them is really good and the other one flops off, and then you've got to find another person. It's not about just finding 2 people. It's the same as if you say find 5 people and that's all you need. If you're finding your 5 people, okay, that's fine. But don't just think you stop there. You don't just think you've found 5 people and then you don't have to work anymore. Don't just think you've found 5 people and then you step back and do nothing, and don't just think you found your 5 people and all 5 of them are going to work hard and build a big business out of this. You've got to keep building yourself. You've got to keep showing that expectation to your team that you can build all the time, that you can be recruiting all the time. We don't want people to think you've only got to find 2 people or 5 people and that's it. That some of the leaders in the industry have signed up 400, 500 people themselves, or they've signed up, say, 120 people or something, for an example like that, So we need to be setting these right expectations. We need to be setting them in a way that our team members, and especially our new team members we're bringing in, know exactly how this business runs, know that it's hard, and know that it's actually worth it. And they can build a legacy, they can build a huge organization below them if they do it properly. And if that's what they want to do, ask them what it is that their goals are. Ask them what expectations they have for themselves, what goals and what vision they have for themselves. And then you can then help them build that. You can show them how that can be possible. But if you're setting the expectation too small, you're going to attract to, those type of people that think that this is just an easy ride. You're going to attract the ones that just think they've only got to get a couple of people on board and then sit back and see what happens. You're only going to attract the ones that don't really see or understand what it is to take, to build a business like this, what it takes, the amount of learning that you have to go through, the amount of personal development that you have to go through. You have to be putting that in front of them. You have to be making sure that they know that there is so much to learn within this industry and they should be learning something about it every single day. And if they're not, they're going to be left behind. Not left behind from you, but the industry will keep running and people will just keep stepping over them because they haven't learned enough. So the point of network marketing is to introduce people to the culture. Introduce them to your team's culture, and your team's vision. Introduce them to something that they know they can enjoy being a part of, that they can have passion around. Show them, everything about your business that they can be passionate about, and find out where their strengths are so they can run with that first. You can learn things along the way. But if you've got strengths first, if one of your strengths is talking to people and you're a very bubbly, open person, make prospecting your biggest number 1 key that you do every single day. But if your strengths are building webinars for the team or showing the team how to train others, use that person for that strength, and make them be a part of that in that way. Show them how they can be a part of the team in whatever way their strength shows that. And, this is what's going to create you long-term leverage, long-term success for yourself, and it will also create long-term success for the whole team. If you're setting those right expectations, your team knows exactly where they need to go. They know exactly what is put in place to do this properly, and they know that they have to do that, otherwise they're going to be left behind. So if all you're worried about is, the commissions and the bonuses, guess what? That's all your team's going to be worried about as well. So just say you get a $500 bonus for signing someone up, or you get, a certain amount of commission the next month for signing a certain amount of team members. If that's all you're thinking of, that's short-term, that's short-term success, that's short-term leverage. It's nothing that's going to help you build this long-term. Get rid of the fact that you think you're going to get $500 for every sign-up. Get rid of the fact that you think next month I'm going to be getting X amount of dollars because my team has signed this many people up. Get that out of your head, because that's short-term success, it's short-term goals, and it's not going to create you long-term leverage, because all you're thinking about is that commission and that bonus every single month. You're not thinking about how you can help your team build. You're not thinking about how you can show them strategies and show them different trainings which can help them leverage themselves and which can help them, grow long-term success for themselves. So get rid of the, great, I'm going to get a $500 bonus next month. Great, I'm going to get $200 off that person if they sign up. Get rid of that mindset. It's not going to help you. The other thing we want to do is to make sure that we state to them that this business is actually a business of their own. It's something that they have to have motivation for, and we aren't their babysitter. Make sure that, that expectation is there, that yes, you are their mentor. Yes, you can be there for them whenever they call you, whenever they need extra questions answered, whenever they need anything resolved or concerns that they want resolved. But you're not their babysitter. So they've got to learn that they have to do this for themselves. And once you've shown them the ropes and shown them the way of this, make sure that they are doing that. Make sure they're turning up to meetings. Make sure that they know they've got to turn up to training calls. Make sure that you're doing that yourself. Your team's not going to do that if you don't do that. You've got to be the one to show up for everything if you expect your team to. You've got to be the one to grow within your business and recruit people if you expect your team to. Now, that's the expectations that I set for my team. That's the expectations I hope that they set for their teams as well. And I want to make sure that they, that I'm helping them build their teams below them, and not just thinking they've got to just, do it themselves and I've just stepped back and do nothing. Give them the expectation that you can be the person who's there for the whole team and not just for the ones you've personally recruited. Expectations are massive. Knowing the right way, the right strategies, and the right steps for this industry is massive, and you have to be telling your team about that. Now, we aren't trying to sell the nasty quick get-rich-quick schemes. We aren't trying to sell that sort of stuff. If we try to sell that to people, we're going to attract those people, and it's going to hurt our business. It's going to hurt the industry. It's going to hurt our whole team if we're setting these expectations that you can get rich quick, or that you can just sign 2 people and walk away. Those expectations are wrong. They are going to cause you havoc. They're going to basically shut yourself down, and you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to grow long-term success. We are providing a different solution for people. We are providing a solution for their problems. You need to be making sure you tell people that. You need to make sure that you show that to people when you're prospecting them, that this is another solution to their problems. If they've got money problems, tell them that this could be another solution if they're open-minded to looking at it. If they've got problems with health and you're in the health industry, show them that there's a possibility that your products could help them in some way. Expectations need to be set within the team. And I think that, we need to stop doing the nasty, this is easy, this is a get-rich-quick scheme, this is you've only got to sign 2 people and walk away, or this is you've only got to build for the first 6 months and then you can step back. Those expectations are going to get you nowhere. They are going to hurt the industry and yourself and your team, and you're just going to end up hating the industry, and it's basically because of what you've done to yourself, not because of what the industry has done to you. Have a look at the leaders in our industry. Have a look at the leaders in your team. Have a look at your mentors. Are they setting great expectations for your team? And are you following that and duplicating that 100%? If you're not, you need to be, and there's obviously some sort of a lack or a break there in communication if you're not doing that for yourself. So I'd love to hear about what expectations you set for your team, what sort of things you guys provide when you first sign up people. So why not give me a shout out below, comment or share this and see if it is of value to other people as well. And I'll talk to you all in the next video. See ya.